And we're live.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live today on Thursday. My name is Lori Watkin, and I am with the TheraPlay family of companies. And we work with children of all abilities from birth to 21 for physical, occupational, speech, and feeding services. And I am extremely excited today to introduce our guest author, Hillary Sussman. And yes, Hillary is a child mom and a pet mom. And second, but just as importantly, she is a physical therapist. And she works with patients with cognitive and physical challenges. And really saw, after being a PT for 20 years and caring for her dog, Roxy, who went through several surgeries and going through rehab, that she realized that how inspirational animals can be, and thought it's important to celebrate differences and hardships and the good things that can come from it. So she thought that this was a pretty good thing to have for children to experience this as well. But she didn't really see books in that market. So the go-getter that she is, she just decided, you know what, I'm going to write my own book about this so that hopefully others can experience all the good that can come from the hardships that her dog has been through. So I am, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Hillary so she can actually read you her book, Roxy and Maliboo.
Hi. So the name of the book is Roxy and Maliboo. It's okay to be different. Does anyone know what the word different means? Different means not the same. So two things are the same or they're different. So this is called Roxy and Maliboo. It's okay to be different. If you do get your own book, you can put your name right here. This book belongs to. And what kind of prints are these right here? They're paw prints, because the book is about two dogs. So that's why there's dog prints there. Okay, I'm gonna start now. Hi, my name is Roxy, but they call me Roxy Roo. I'd love to tell you a special story from my heart to you. This summer I went to the scary place. My mom calls it the vet. It certainly was a memorable day, one I'll never forget. Does anyone out there have a dog? Does your dog like to go to the vet? Yeah, well, my dog's name is Roxy, and my dog does not like to go to the vet. So do you think this Roxy looks happy or sad? She looks very sad because she's scared to go to Pup's Animal Hospital. She's not sure what's going to happen to her. So Roxy calls it the scary place, but we all call it the vet. So let's see what happens. As I look back, I don't understand how everything came to be. I went to the vet with 4 legs, but came home with only 3. My mom says I'm no longer sick, and now I'll be okay. But I don't understand how one of my legs simply went away. Where did it go? Where could it be? It is no longer in sight. I can walk on my 3 legs, but something doesn't feel right. Do you see how Roxy looks right now? Does she look sad or happy? Yep, she's very sad. So she came to the vet with 4 legs, but now she's missing a leg because she was sick. So now she has a bandage there. Does anyone know what this is called on her head? It's called a cone. They put it on dogs' heads after they have surgery so they don't lick off their bandage. Since my trip to the scary place, I have not done a lot. Most of the time, I lie on the couch in my favorite spot. I dream of the park where I meet my friends, able to roam free. My parents worry I'll get hurt, so they stay at home with me. So what's Roxy doing here? She's lying on the couch. She has her cone on her head. She's got her bandage on, and she's thinking about what? Where is she thinking about going? Yep, she's thinking about running around in the park and having fun with her friends. But right now, she's not allowed to go because she's still kind of bandaged up. Have you guys ever missed school or a birthday party because you had a boo-boo or you were sick? Yeah, that's how Roxy feels right now. She feels sad. So she's just waiting and waiting till it's okay to go play. One day, I heard my mom on the phone speaking to the vet. She told her it was safe for me to play outside. This I will never forget. So I'm here to share an adventure from one amazing day. Looking back, it changed my life. For now, that's all I'll say. So what happens here? The mom's talking to the vet. Does Roxy look happy or sad? Yep, she looks so happy. She's like, yay, I can go to the park. And what's she playing with right there? Yep, she's playing with a Frisbee. So now she's like, hey, I'm allowed to go to the park and get rid of this cone and go run around with my friends. Soon I heard my favorite words, the ones I longed to hear. Roxy, want to take a ride? Asked my mom so loud and clear. I got so excited hearing my favorite garage door sound. Were we driving to a store? No, to a park we were bound. So what's Roxy excited about now? Yep, she's getting in the car. Does your dog like to go in the car? Because my dog is named Roxy also, and she loves the car, but she gets hair all over my car. But that's okay. So she's getting ready to go to that dog park, and she can't wait. And she doesn't have her collar on, and she doesn't have her bandage on. On this unforgettable day, one I'm so happy to share, I met my best friend Maliboo, and we became an inseparable pair. Does anyone know what inseparable means? Inseparable means you're like best friends and you're always together. I first saw him in the distance, alone in the dirt by the fence. He was a mix of brown and white like me, but there was something wrong I can sense. Can you see Maliboo back there? Do you think he looks happy or do you think he looks sad? It's kind of hard to tell, but I think he does look a little sad because his head is down. So Roxy's all excited to come to the park, and then she sees this sad dog. So let's go meet him. Here he is. Maliboo was different. He looked older with big green eyes. I'm not sure what kind of dog he was, but he was about my size. There's one thing I want to tell you. One could see from far and near. Maliboo was not like other dogs because he was missing what? That's right, an ear. Have you guys ever seen a dog with missing an ear? When I got the nerve to talk to him, there was something I had to say. I looked at him and began to speak. He did not look away. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Roxy Roo. I'd like to be your friend and play. Does that sound fun to you? So Roxy is talking to Maliboo, and Roxy's saying, hey, do you want to go play? And what do you think Maliboo's thinking here? Do you think Maliboo's ready to go play with Roxy yet? I want you to think about that. Some people think yes, and some people think no, but let's find out, okay? Maliboo looked up at me, and then he put his head right down. At first, I wondered why he was sad, but then I looked around. What do you guys see out here? Yep, you got all kinds of dogs. They're playing, but are they playing with Maliboo? Nope, Maliboo's not, they're not playing with Maliboo. Maliboo's sitting alone in the dirt. At first, I wondered why he was sad, and then I looked around. Dogs of all shapes and sizes were running and playing a game. Maliboo was sitting all alone in the dirt. I think he felt ashamed. Does anyone know what the word ashamed means? Yeah, ashamed means he didn't feel good about himself and he was a little sad. So Roxy was thinking maybe Maliboo's sad. Let's see what Roxy says to Maliboo. I wanted to be his friend and say, don't act like such a fool, that it's okay to be different because that's what makes us cool. I told Maliboo about losing my leg and what I had been through. I shared with him my story and that I felt nervous too. This was my first day back at the park after not being allowed to run, but missing a leg wasn't going to stop me. I wanted to have some fun. So what's happening here? Roxy is thinking back to what happened to her, and she's telling Maliboo about everything that happened to her. So she's telling Maliboo that she had 4 legs, and then she went to the scary place and lost a leg. But then guess what? She got all better, and she said, hey, it's okay to be different. I'm going to go play at the dog park anyway. I don't care that I have 3 legs. So that's what she's telling Maliboo right now. Do you think that that's making Maliboo feel better? Let's see what happens. We both look different, and that's nothing to fear. One of us has 3 legs, and the other has 1, ear. Maliboo just stared back at me as I waited for his reply. He perked right up and shook his coat and said, I think I'm ready to try. So you think Maliboo looks happy here? Yeah, Maliboo's like, you know what? I think I am going to go play with the other dogs. Now that you told me what happened to you, I think I'm not going to let this having 1 ear stop me either. So I think I'm going to go try. So Roxy helped Maliboo feel good about himself by sharing what happened to her. And can you guess what happened that day at the park? The other dogs joined us and we played and played till dark. We ran in the dirt and grass, around and around the loop, all of us having so much fun together in a group. See now, all dogs of shapes and sizes were playing with Roxy and Maliboo, and everyone looked so happy, and they didn't care that Roxy and Maliboo were different. They just wanted to play. You guys think Roxy and Maliboo are happy now? They all look happy. No one judged our differences. That was my first hunch. Even with what was unique, we still were part of the bunch. Does anyone know what the word unique means? Unique means special. Something very special about yourself. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Being different is not something bad. It's often what makes you special. It's not a reason to be sad. So Roxy and Maliboo learned a very big lesson that it is okay to be different and that they can be confident to go play with the other dogs and feel good about themselves despite having something that's different or unique about them. And that's the end. And that's just about me in the end.
Oh, wow, Hillary, that was awesome. You know, when we first connected and you were telling me about Roxy and the story, I just thought this is such a special message to send to people. And I know so many of the children that we work with, how important it is to know that being different in their eyes can just be special. And you really do a great job of that with Roxy and Maliboo. And I think I told you, it also struck home on a personal note because I have a grand dog who legs as well. And it's been great for me to see my son, the things that he's allowed for his dog Pogo to experience. So we really are so appreciative of you being here today.
Thank you.
And you have a whole bunch of other fun things that you have to go along with the book. Yeah, that I think are also great things for, you know, all of the kids that are out there to be able to tap into fun activities. Do you want to show us a couple of those?
So if you go to my website, which I think you guys are going to post, it's under activities, and at home you guys can it just says activities and it says download activities. So this is the first one. You guys can have the kids color in Roxy's bandana, which is fun. Or you can have them, if they're really good colorers, where's my cover? You can have them color in Roxy and Maliboo, which is the cover of the book. Okay, and the website is on the bottom. Then there's 2 different word searches. Okay, depending on, you could do it with your kids or try it themselves. This one, and this one's a little bit harder with a little bit harder vocabulary. Some of the words on the harder one: veterinarian, friendship, patience, persistence, inclusion, amputee, differences, Roxy Roo, together, confidence, kindness. So these are great words to talk to with the kids. And this one's a little bit easier, different, happy, Malibu, dog park, that kind of stuff. So, and then there is discussion questions that you can print out and go over, what was your favorite part of the book? Who was your favorite character? How are they different? There's all kinds of questions to follow up. And then this is kind of cool. It's a word matching. So it kind of goes through different definitions, inclusion, confidence, kindness, friendship, just to kind of reiterate the importance of the message of the book. There's a flyer on there that I don't know if anyone works anywhere, but you could always print this out. If you think anyone that would like the book, this is on there too under about the book, and has a QR code. So you could always print that out too. And I'm giving proceeds from each sale to the Amputee Coalition.
Right. That's fantastic. Yeah, I was going to mention that as well. And from what I understand, I don't want to reveal any secrets, but I think that this might be the first in a series of books.
Yes.
So we will definitely be staying tuned to the second part, which again, I don't want to reveal any secrets, but I understand it might have something to do with bullying.
Yes, Roxy goes to school. I'm not going to tell you too much, but she goes to school and there's a bully. She's a bull. And so that'll come out like this before the holidays. So that'll be good. We will different lessons in that one too.
We will definitely be looking for that. And for any of you that would like to actually get one of the Roxy and Maliboo books, I believe you can get them on Amazon, right, Hillary?
Yes, if you go to my website, you can do Amazon. There's also Barnes & Noble and Target, because sometimes Amazon, they say one left. It's inconsistent. So I put all 3 on there in case for some odd reason Amazon is being strange. So, yeah.
Wow. And I think too, it's like I did after I read the book and I sent it down to, well, he doesn't have it yet, but he'll have it tomorrow. My granddoggy. I wrote a review for Hillary because it's such a great message that's being relayed in a fun sort of way, that just because people, and we're all different, but it also can mean that we're all special too. And it really, drives home that message. And we're so grateful to have been connected.
Thank you.
And that we can help share this message that you've created and the future messages that you're going to create.
I wanted to show the Roxy and Maliboos that I bring to my programs, because if the kids are watching, they're really cute. So when I go to a program, we have the dogs, we have 4 of them, and it's easy to visualize one missing a leg and one's missing an ear, and we talk about differences and similarities, and it's kind of a good way to bring it all home for the kids and keep it. So.
And Hillary does go out into the community, book readings too. So if anyone is a teacher or involved with a preschool and knows of good opportunities in the Eastern PA area.
Yes.
I don't know if you're ready to get on a plane yet.
Nope, not yet.
Please, I'm sure you can connect with Hillary through her website. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hillary. Thank you to everyone for joining us today, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, Lauren.